Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lombok, Indonesia. Lombok is an island located right beside Bali, right on the east coast, and it's pretty comparable to Bali in the population as well as the area. So it's almost like a sister island to Bali. The main difference being that Bali is like a superstar when it comes to international travel, and Lombok is kind of an up and comer.
Yeah.
Bali gets more than 5 million tourists every year, whereas Lombok is getting 10 years ago, Lombok was getting like less than a million. And nowadays, it's getting like 3 million people every year. So, although Lombok is less traveled, it's certainly got an upwards trajectory in the, tourist
growing.
game. It's
Yeah.
growing. So, our purpose of this video series, these next 3 or 4 or 5 vlogs, is to answer the question: is Lombok a viable alternative to Bali? So, without further ado, let's go check out Lombok. We've made it, guys. Here we are at Kuta Beach.
No, this is Tanjung An Beach.
Tanjugan Beach near Kuta. So the southern part of Lombok. So our goal today is beach hopping. Exploring the southern region of Lombok and checking out all the beaches.
Oh, look at the blue water. It's so beautiful.
Let's go.
So excited to jump in.
You want to go swimming?
Yeah.
Race, yeah?
Let's go.
How are you going?
Tanjung An Beach.
Wow, come on. Only question is, why was that place so empty?
So nice.
Paradise, really
So
nice beach.
amazing.
The water is perfect temperature. The beach is perfectly clean. I think it's empty because it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe.
So maybe we're before the beach rush. So we're gonna hop on the scooter and hit our next beach.
Maun Beach.
Maun Beach.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, hold on, let me go get this.
Beach number 2.
Slowly moving against the water, way that the waves flow.
Maun Beach. What an amazing beach. Wow. This is our second beach in Lombok and it is gorgeous. Blue water, no crowds, and whew,
This
it's just
one's kind of
amazing.
like a C shape. It's kind of like a bay.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Maya Bay in
Maya Bay.
Thailand.
Thailand. Wow.
The famous Maya Bay.
Mhm.
So to compare Lombok in terms of its beaches to Bali, I would say Lombok is less crowded, is the most noticeable thing.
Right, right.
I would say it's not really less beautiful. Probably a better experience here. The one thing that's different as well is the way here in Lombok, you'll notice a lot of kind of poverty and kind of garbage and kind of destruction, and the roads are not good. Whereas Bali is kind of much more touristy and much more
Crowded. There's traffic there.
Traffic,
No
but also
traffic.
just cleaner and tidier, and everything's
Yeah.
kind of finished and ready for business, you know? So Lombok has so far been a different experience, but I kind of prefer it because it's so empty. Like there's nobody here.
Yeah.
So it's really great.
So we got one more beach to go to check out. Selong Belanak Beach is next.
Wow,
So,
okay.
let's go.
Next stop, let me try. Slonglonic?
Selong, yes.
Wow.
Selong Belanak.
Close enough. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, so we are in Selong Belanak Beach. This is more of a surfer beach, and you can learn how to surf here. Let's see.
Woo, time to relax.
Look at our lunch. Ooh, lunch with a view. Look at that. Cheers. Selong Belanak Beach.
Let me try it. Selong Blanik.
Yeah.
Close enough, we'll say.
Selong or Selong? I think it's Selong.
Wow, Indonesian doesn't know how to say it.
Anyway.
That proves it's hard. Anyway, so we've explored 3 beaches today. One more analysis I wanted to provide, comparing this place to Bali. It seems like my memory of Bali says the beaches were just as beautiful, probably a tie. They were way more crowded, and in Bali there was a lot of, I don't want to say harassment, but locals begging and locals trying to sell you things and local children trying to sell you things. It seems like here in Lombok there's almost none of that.
Right, right.
Obviously there's still some locals who will come up to you and try to sell you whatever they have, but it seems to be much quieter. If I had to choose, what would you say your favorite, in terms of the beaches, what we've seen today or what we've seen in Bali? Would you prefer Bali or would you prefer Lombok?
I prefer Lombok beaches.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's so nice. It's less crowded. It's beautiful white sand, blue water, oof, and mountains everywhere, like hills. It's beautiful.
So I would probably agree. We're gonna sit here for the next couple hours. We just ordered some food. I got fish and chips. Ivana got
mee goreng.
or mee goreng, which is fried noodles.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably watch an incredible sunset happen just in front of us.
Yeah.
But so far on our Lombok versus Bali comparison here, it seems like Lombok is doing great for beaches. So beautiful, so quiet.
So
it is a little
beautiful.
heartbreaking to drive through the streets and see
Garbage
like, tons of garbage
and poverty.
and tons of construction garbage. But talking to the guy who works at our homestay, he's seen a huge change in the past 10 years. So I think in the next 10 years, he's saying for sure the government's pushing people to build stuff. I guess what happens is a lot of foreigners buy land and just sit on it as an investment and then sell it 10 years later. He says that they're really pushing people to build. So there's going to be lots of hostels and lots of homestays and lots of restaurants and surf shops and what have you.
Yeah.
So he's really predicting this place is going to be booming. So I think Lombok might be in that little category we talked about before where it's like perfect to travel now, because in 5 or 10 years it might be really crowded like Bali, and then the next island will probably be even east of here.
Yeah, it
But
is.
it's kind of in that category now where it's great to travel. You're not going to be the only one speaking English. There's still some tourists, so it's still familiar and safe.
Yeah.
And it's really quiet and beautiful.
Amazing, amazing.
Boom.
So
So without further ado, let's wait for our munchies. I'm starving, and then we can see the
watch
sunset.
the sunset. Look at the beach in front of us.
Wow, cows on the beach. I'm gonna go right in the middle here. Cows on the beach. Okay guys, here we are 2 days later. We did not record the outro to our video day of on the spot like we usually do because as we were leaving the restaurant there, we had a little adventure.
Yeah, at Lombok Beach, we were sitting down to have lunch. So I asked the guy if we order drinks and food, can we sit at the beach chair? And he said, yes, yeah. That's what he said. So then we enjoyed our time. We sat and have food and drinks, and then I went up to pay for the food.
Right, and our food was like $15 Canadian,
Yeah.
so 150,000 rupiah.
Yeah.
So we're like, hey, we'd like to pay. He goes, okay, you owe me 55,000 rupiah. We're like, what? That's like 55
Yeah.
Canadian dollars. He goes, oh, the chairs are $20 each.
Like what? That's outrageous.
And we're like, oh, because the whole approach, he kind of made it seem like they were free. So we're like, oh, we don't even have that much money on us. We really did not know
Yeah,
that
we
those
didn't
chairs
have
did not come
cash.
with dinner. We could have sat off the beach, 10 feet from the beach, in the restaurant for free. But instead we sat on the beach, like a good 10 feet away, 3 meters away or something, for $20 each. Like we would never have sat there if we had known.
That's crazy.
So we tell him, oh, we didn't know that. We don't have that much money. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And right away he goes, what hostel are you staying at? So now it's like alarm bells. Now it's like I'm confident this guy's up to no good. So I tell him like my standard answer when someone asks me my hostel. I'm like, oh, it's the one over there. I forgot the name of it. Starts with an M, maybe a W. You know the one. It's one over there. And he goes, oh. He goes, okay, I'll follow you to your hostel. We're like, absolutely not,
Ooh.
dude. Like, we cannot have you there. He's like, well, you owe me more money. Like you have to pay this bill.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, we don't have it. So quite frankly, we'll come back tomorrow, dude.
Yeah. So I actually gave him some money.
We gave him more than.
Yeah, more than enough. Like $20. We only had $12 at the time, which is like $6 each per person for a beach chair, which is like quite expensive already.
Right. So we paid him the $15 for the dinner as well as $12 extra.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Which is fair. We think it's more than fair. So we start leaving. We tell him we're going to come back tomorrow. We leave. Now, at this point, we've been talking to him for like 20 minutes or half an hour. It's like pitch black outside. We're driving on these little narrow roads through this island, potholes, fallen tree branches.
And he knew we had like
animals
cameras
running.
and stuff.
He knows about our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He knows about our cameras. And I realized there's a guy following us. I'm like, this guy's following us, Ivana. So we pull over to where a bunch of people are.
Yeah.
I'm driving super slow,
In
so I
front
can
of a
see a guy
little
behind
shop.
me. So we go to this little shop. We pull over, and he pulls up beside us. And he's like, I'm just going to follow you. And we're like, nah, man, absolutely not. Like, I'm just going to stay here with these people.
Yeah.
So we had to keep talking to him, and he's like, you owe me money. I'm like, dude, you got to tell us beforehand how much it costs. Ivana asked him, like, in Indonesian, if we eat dinner, can we just sit here? He goes, oh, yeah, sit there, no problem. Just sit there for dinner. That's no problem. So anyway, heart's pounding. This guy's following us, this dark road. I see a headlight behind me. I'm driving so slow. I'm like, how could this guy not be passing me? I'm driving so slow. I'm so scared of, like, wiping out,
Yeah, it was pitch black.
A little bit spooky. So anyway, we pulled over, we saw some people, and we finally convinced him to turn around. He left. Maybe he was not up to no good. Maybe he just wanted to get some money. Maybe $20 is the normal price. So what we did was we went to Instagram. Ivana went to Instagram and told everybody what happened, and they're like, dude, absolutely not. Those
That is
chairs
a scam.
never cost $20. Those chairs are like $3 a person. We had lots of people writing us, I was there 3 weeks ago. $3 a person for those chairs.
Yeah.
So
lesson learned.
Yeah.
Always ask for the price of the beach chair before you sit, even though you ordered some food and drinks.
Absolutely. We should have really known. We should have really known that you
Yeah.
got to get the price beforehand.
But
But once he said, what hostel are you staying at? Like, so quickly. First thing, once we didn't have the money, okay, where are you staying? Never mind, bro. Never mind where I'm staying. Not important. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was a little scary. A little scary experience.
I mean, the feeling of on the scooter, pitch black, these little winding roads with potholes
that
everywhere.
was him
And there's
his
a headlight
friend.
behind me, and I'm like, and he brought his friend with him. There's two of them on the
two
scooter.
guys.
I'm like, oh, this is it for me. So heart was pounding. We saw some people. We pulled over near them.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Well-
Ivana speaks Indonesian, so she was telling the people, like, these people are following us. Like, luckily. So
Yeah.
for future, we will always get the price beforehand.
Yeah.
We kind of thought,
Yeah.
because Ivana speaks Indonesian, it was like easy for us. If we didn't speak Indonesian, it would be like, wait, can we sit here? How much? But because Ivana, it was easy for us. Ivana's like, how much? Sit here? Okay, yeah, I'll sit here, no problem.
But it took a few tries to get them to leave. Seriously.
Yes.
It was hard.
Oh, yeah.
At one point, they left and then came back following.
Yeah, they came back again following us, and we pulled over again by some people, and we're like, dude, we're not going to go to our hostel. We're going to stay by these people. We're so scared right now. He's like, no, we're nice people. Let's come to your hostel. We're nice people. I'm like,
But like
dude.
$20 per person, that's crazy already.
Yeah,
We gave them $6 per person already. So that's
Yeah.
like a lot.
We paid for our bill and we paid an extra $12. I
Yeah.
think that's more than fair. If he had said beforehand, "Oh, those chairs are $20 a person," I would have
Then
said,
that's fine.
"I'm not sitting on those chairs." I would have said, "I'm sitting in the restaurant for free."
Yeah,
It's like
just so
3 meters away.
Sneaky and scammy. So anyway, despite that, we enjoyed the beaches that we visited.
Right.
It was
Good point.
beautiful.
Yes, I don't want you to think our Lombok Bali comparison is like, "Oh, Lombok's not safe."
Yeah.
This could happen anywhere. It was really our fault for not being very clear about the price beforehand.
Yeah.
We really had to tell him, like, dude, how much does this cost? Because we were planning on spending 15 Canadian dollars, and he goes, okay, he owed me 55. I'm like, what, bro? It's like more than 3 times the
Yeah.
price.
But anyway, we enjoyed our day. We met some friends.
Yes.
Another YouTuber.
We met another
Calvin.
YouTuber, Catalin from Romania.
Backpack Your Life. That's his YouTube channel. So it was a good day overall.
It was a really
Yeah.
good day. We had a great time. At the end, it was a little
Mhm.
spooky. The feeling of seeing the headlight behind me driving just as slow as I was, I'm like, how could this guy not be passing me? I'm driving 20 kilometers an hour. Like, everybody
Yeah.
passes me. Old ladies who are barefoot pass me on the scooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is spooky.
Anyway.
So, twice he followed us, twice we shook him off, and then we immediately switched hostels.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where we're staying, but we switched somewhere else anyway.
Okay. So we're in the Gili Island right now. Gili Air. Gili Air.
Gili Air Island. So stay tuned for more Lombok vlogs. We will be comparing Lombok to Bali, beaches,
Mhm.
snorkeling, nightlife, tourism, availability, infrastructure, everything.
Yay.
So stay tuned. Thanks for watching our video. Remember to ask for the price beforehand
For everything.
for everything as we shrink in the corner. Woo! So you can click below us, and that'll be our most recent vlog. You can see what scam we're avoiding.
Ugh.
And then on the left, you see some of our other videos. You can see all of the beautiful things we've done this year, last year. We're planning on traveling for all of 2020. So we've got a long journey ahead of us.
Woohoo.
Please subscribe.